So my name is Megan, and for today's slide, I was thinking that for the travel industry, they should be focusing on the health of the people and customers, so they can be adapting the change easily and show examples to other industries as well. And for leaders, and I think there are employees who are like him, who would be just procrastinating changes and not choosing to adapt changes. So we should be aware of those people and what's their challenges, and we can help them in personalized way. And Jonathan.
I'm Jonathan, and my suggestion for the tourism industry is to keep the safety precaution. That's what everywhere around the globe they follow, which is wearing masks and keep the physical distancing. And I think as a good leader, everyone needs to understand to work with people instead of work with company, because people is the motor, the source of the company. So that's why I built the word humanize humans, because that's how a leader needs to understand the struggle and other lives besides working, which is their personal life. And our next slide is our beloved friend Ethan. He is not around, he's in mainland now, and because of time differences, this is his recorded video.
Hi, my name is Ethan, and so I said the best way for the travel industry to keep up with change is to focus on being proactive and not reactive. This relates to Who Moved My Cheese with the quote, smell the cheese often so you know when it's getting old. Overall, this helps businesses anticipate change ahead of time so that they can implement those changes before it would be too late. A good leader will always understand the current trends of the industry. And when it comes to workers who are unwilling to change or slow to make change, I think that the key to overcoming this is helping your workers understand your vision, because if you do so, then they will be more likely to change because they will see where you're coming from, and as a result, they'll make those changes easier and quicker as well. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Vili Maina, and I'm from Fiji. To go along with what Ethan said, there are important aspects to consider when change occurs in the industry. For a leader to think of these 4 key points is very important. The first one is to measure using assessment tools and surveys, etc., to collect feedbacks from tourists that do visit the industry so that they can better know how to improve the service in the future. The second one is to develop, to find weak points and create targets. Finding the weak points is very important because with this, then only can a leader implement ways to improve from these weak points and improve the tourism industry. The third one is to optimize, preparing for change and making goals that will move the industry forward. And lastly is to innovate, because real transformation requires innovation.
Okay, so my name is Joanna and I'm from Kiribati. So I'm going to explain about a little bit of summary of the story and some of the lesson that we learned from it. So the story is about the mice, 4 characters who live in maze and they all love cheese. When the cheese disappears, Gary and Sniff enthusiastically head out into the maze to find the new cheese. They wasted time and energy hoping the old cheese will return, but in the end, these 4 characters find the cheese. So the cheese represents happiness or satisfaction. For example, security, prestige, or wealth. And on the other hand, there are 5 lessons that we can learn from it to become a great leader in the future. And first one is changes happen. We need to keep moving if there's change. And also there's anticipate change. We need to be ready for change, monitor change, we need to smell some the cheese or anything so we can know if it's bad or not. We need to try it. And the fourth had tap to change. This one we need to be quick in our decision and make a change. And then the last one is enjoy change. So if we know that is good, then we need to enjoy it. So one of the quotes from Spencer Johnson said, "Life moves on, and so should we." So that's a really good quote, and I think we all learn from it. And thank you for all your listening.